Hello, welcome to the series about Rugby League betting review for the St Helens against Warrington game in the Super 8, which is live on Sky tonight. Nothing left to play for Warrington. Obviously, they've been out of the Super 8 for a while now. This is the last game of the season. Obviously, Saints can go top with a win. Can't really finish top now, Saints overall, though obviously with Leeds playing Huddersfield, one of them will have to win or get another point, which would keep them above Saints. I think Saints have to win by 60 points more than what Huddersfield beat Leeds for Saints to finish top, and then Wigan would also have to lose to Castleford. Obviously, I think Saints would be expecting Wigan to beat Castleford, so that would pretty much guarantee Saints to finish third or fourth and basically be away from home in the semi-finals anyway, which are next week. So I'm not sure how big a game this is for Saints. Obviously, it's a bigger game for Warrington. They've got like Sir Joe Monaghan, Myler, Asatosi, and O'Brien playing the last games for the club, so they'll want to go out on a high, I would imagine. And Warrington are getting a 10-point start, and I think they could probably stay inside that. The results have been very inconsistent. The last four, they've won two and lost two. Basically, both wins have been quite comfortable, and both defeats have been quite heavy. So they've been very, very inconsistent. But they've got a good record at Saints. I think they've won the last five at Saints before they got beat there earlier this season. So they'll be confident of going there and getting something. Now, obviously, Saints are still in it. They did really well to stay in the game against Wigan. They were under the cosh for long periods against Wigan last week, but the defence kept them right in it, and obviously got the try right at the end to win the game. Probably deserved on the back of the defensive effort. It was superb. I think 4 and 5 sets at a time Wigan were having on the Saints line and just couldn't get over. So I think Saints could probably sneak this in the end, but I think the 10 points are a big handicap. I think Warrington could score enough points, stay inside the 10 points. I mean, the 5-2 Warrington, like I say, with the inconsistency, you can't really be looking at that. I mean, Saints are again short at 2-7. Walmsley's not playing for Saints, and they're also missing Travis Burns, so that the couple of key players could be out there. So it's a difficult one to get involved. But like I said, I do think Warrington can have enough pride in the performance last game of the season to stay within 10. So I think that's probably where to go. Winning margin something like 6-10 home wins for Saints, about 5-1. Probably the best probably we're looking at. Saints to win by 1 to 12 points. That's 7-4. Probably where the value lies in this one. Now, first try scorers and things like that, probably the best to look at in this game, to be honest. Now, you've got Swifties on fire at the minute, scoring tries for fun. Like I say, it's never been my favourite winger, I have to be honest, but 8-1's a good price. Now, probably the best value for try scorer is Curry. He scored 14 tries for Warrington. He's in the Young Player of the Year nominations. I think he was second in our Young Player of the Year we did for Sal. Now, he's 16-1. He's actually Warrington's second top try scorer this season, and he's missed a few games. He scored 14 tries. I think 16-1, that's fantastic value for him to be the first try scorer in the game. Like I say, Swift as a cover, maybe he's about 8-1. That's kind of the kind of bets you want to be looking at in this game. Now we're going to man of the match, and obviously last week Roby, there were made a thing about him making 62 tackles in the game. I think the England Rugby side made 77 or 96, depends on which statistic you believe, but it's an incredible statistic. It says a lot about the two codes, but I mean 62 tackles, Roby's on fire. The Sky team absolutely love him. I think 5-1 Roby man of the match is probably, for me, the value bet of the game. I think if Saints win, he'll have to have a good game, and I think you've got to be looking there. That's just a good price. I mean, the 2-7 to win the game, so 5-1 is good value for Roby. I mean, sometimes when they've won about even money, it can be 7 or 8-1. So I think 5-1 is really good value. I think that the 2-7 to actually win the game. So my value bet of the game would be Roby man of the match, about 5-1. The cover for Warrington, he's got to come good sooner or later. But Sandow at 8-1 again. It's his last game. We want the Wine fans to go with a good memory of him when he come back next season and perhaps have a strong year for them. So I'd stand out about 8-1 for man of the match. It'd be a good cover to Roby, but I think Roby is my value at 5-1. But like I say, on the outright, I do think Saints will probably just get home in this. They've sneaked home in quite a lot of key games this year. They've been fairly consistent. They've won the last 3. But so Saints maybe 1-12 at 7-4, 6-10 points, something like that. That's kind of where I see this ending up. Anyway, this massive night tomorrow, Huddersfield Leeds. It could be the game that decides where the league leaders' shields go, and we're going to still in it as well. Fabulous end to the season. All 4 teams within a point of each other going into the last game of the season. Absolutely brilliant. It's just exactly what the game needs. Like I say, we'll be back tomorrow. There'll be a column on the website as well. Take care. See you then.